feeding time. It's also day 21, and that means a totally different set of puppies. They're much more active and almost walking around. They're going to want to wander outside of their whelping box and travel around and investigate things. The brain's starting to work, and as you can see, they have grown enormously from the little rats that were originally born, and the mother has done so well. This has been hard work with 7 puppies for her. I'm hoping that all the toileting and the socialisation, we're going to have a puppy party where lots of people are going to come in and gently handle the puppies when they get another week or so old, and the first prospective buyers can come and have a look at them in about a week's time. They're toddling about now. Still a bit unsteady on their feet. Some are a bit stronger than others, but they're moving now and really exploring, and the brains are really opening up. This is quite an exciting time for a puppy. Everything is taken in now, whereas before it was a neonatal period, and that meant that basically it was just instinctual. Now it's a learning curve, and the mother teaches them. Very soon they will be squatting and going to the toilet, and she will be taking them outside. So next to the birthing place here, we're going to set up some newspaper and a toileting area for the mother to take them. At that time I'll take one of the slats at the front of the whelping box and let them be able to be carried out or to climb out and investigate round here. But a very different litter of puppies today. Very much exploring all the way around instead of just eating and sleeping, which they do over the first few weeks. They've had their set of wormings. They've also had their microchips, which may seem a little bit early, but if you do it at around about 3 weeks of age, or just before 3 weeks of age, their nervous system isn't fully created and they don't feel the pain as they normally would. And so they've all been done, and within a couple of minutes of being done, they were suckling on the mother. That's Mr. Red, the one with the red collar, male. He really likes his mum, and as you can see, he's having a little bother with her at the moment, just cuddling her and doing various other things around the face, and basically he's very aware of himself now, where before they weren't. Purple, and Mr. White. Mr. Red is jet black. Mr. White, as you can see here, is basically black and tan. Most of the others are nearly all black, except for Mr. Blue, who's tricolour. He's got white tips on his feet and a little white patch on his chest, but he's also got tan colour underneath. We'll be filming these individually later on, so people can have a good look at what they look like. As you can see, they're playing now. They're aware of each other. Before, all they did was climb over each other and sleep with each other, but they weren't totally aware other than the warmth that they had before. What she's doing now is just licking there to stimulate the puppy to go to the toilet, and then she eats and drinks it. It's nature's way of keeping the nesting area clear, feces, urine, and of course bacteria and smells that could attract predators. She's been a really attentive mum, really attentive. She's been a particularly good mother to these puppies, and they're extremely healthy. Coats are all shining. They're a credit to her. They really are. Once again, there we go, stimulating the puppies to go to the toilet. Puppies can't go to the toilet on their own for the first 2.5 to 3.25 weeks. In fact, they would die if they didn't have their mother to stimulate them, or someone else to be able to stimulate them, because they actually cannot go on their own. It is nature's way to make sure that this nest is not full of dampness, feces, urine, and all the smells. So we're having a little investigation now. As I say, they're still a bit wobbly, but they are walking, as you can see. Before it was all commando crawling. In we go. Mr. Blue's had his belly full, I think. Mr. White's still on the back teat there, and these are all fighting for teats. With 7, she's got 8 teats, so with 7 puppies she's able to cope. But as they get bigger, it starts getting a bit more difficult, and we're going to start the weaning tomorrow. Weaning and putting solid foods down. Well, not totally solid, obviously. They'll be mashed up, and just encouraging the puppies to take that. And we'll see, should see quite a large weight gain from there on in. They've almost tripled in weight since their birth, and I think they've done really well. Very inquisitive, very playful now. Play growling. Let them get on with it, and tomorrow we'll be looking at where we're going to place the newspaper and set out the food, the type of food we're going to be giving it.